Kyler Murray went 19 for 30, 195 yards. He had one TD, one interception. James Conner, 19 carries, 86 yards, 4.6 average. Kyler Murray with 83 rushing yards. So shout out Kyler with a big game in the air and on his feet. He had a rushing touchdown as well. 11 yards per carry. He spread the ball out pretty good. He had 6 targets to Michael Wilson, 9 to Trey McBride, 7 to Marvin Harrison, 3 to Connor, 2 to Dortch, 1 to Rittman, 1 to Higgins, and 1 to DiMarsardo. Thank you. Michael Wilson had 5 catches for 78 yards. Trey McBride, 6 catches for 53 yards. Marvin Harrison, 2 catches for 36. James Conner, 2 for 14. Dortch, 1 for 7. Ryman, 1 for 5. Higgins, 1 for 2. And DeMario, 1 catch but no yards. Okay, so I don't know how that works. Kyler did fumble the ball. Jesse Lakita had a forced fumble, so shout out, bro. Kaiser White with an interception and a pass deflection. Mac Wilson with an interception and a pass deflection. So Sean Murphy and Bunton, Dennis Gardeck, Roy Lopez, all of them had a pass deflection. Taylor Demerson had 2 pass deflections. Jalen Thompson, 2 pass deflections. So shout out that boy Buda Baker. That man had 12 tackles on the day. Zaven Collins with 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Murphy Bunton with 3 tackles. Jalen Thompson with 4. Matt Wilson with 4. Kyrus Barnes with 3. Naquan Jones with 3. So yeah, a lot of defenders on the Cardinals getting out there and making plays. So shout out to them boys. Chad Ryland went 3 for 4 on the field goals. Shout out to bro. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go look at these 49ers. So Brock Purdy, 19 for 35, 244 yards. So he had a big game in the air, but 2 picks, that's not going to do it, Brody. 2 picks ain't going to do it. So shout out Jordan Mason, fam. I heard about Jordan Mason. I ain't never really get a chance to watch him play, but not disappointed with my first time really checking in and seeing him. It's a good backup for McCaffrey. That boy came in 14 carries, 89 yards, 6.3 on average. Brock Purdy with 4 carries, 33 yards, 8 on average. Guerrero with 22 yards, 4 on average. Debo with 9 yards, 3 on average. So as far as receiving goes, 12 targets to Ayuk, 12 targets to Kittle. I mean, those are your best receivers. You got to get them the ball. I think Debo deserves more than 3 targets though, but that's for, you know what I'm saying, that's for them to talk about and them to figure out. So Jaywan Jennings, bro, had 13 yards on 4 targets, and Jordan Mason had a target. So Ayuk caught 8 balls, 147 yards. Crazy game. That's why he got paid all that money. Kittle, to me, second best tight end in the league, if not third best tight end in the league. 8 catches on 64 yards. Jennings 13 yards. Debo 11. Mason 9. Mason with that big fumble, that kind of lost him the game right there. Cause you know what I'm saying, they was going down the field. They had a chance to really solidify it, go up like 30-21 and put the game out of reach. But he ends up fumbling the ball on their side of the field. Nick Bosa with a big pick, and he had a pass deflection, 30-yard on his interception. Yeah, nobody else got a pick, but Devondre Campbell, Lanier, Winters, Yadum all had a pass deflection. Mustafa with 2. So a lot of guys over here had defensive touchdowns. I mean, the defensive tackles, but we're gonna talk about the most. So Brown had 4. Fred Warner with 9 tackles. Bosa had 3, 2 tackles for loss. Devondre with 9 tackles. Leonard Floyd with 4, a sack and 1 tackle for loss. And then DeMondre Lenore, who had made that big play. I think that's the guy that DeAndre Lamore. That's the guy that had took back that fumble. That had took back that fumble, I believe. Yeah. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up right there. Jake Moody and Mitch Winsky, they all made they field goals when they got their chances. But yeah, it was a really good game. What really cost them is these turnovers. If Brock Purdy doesn't throw 2 picks. Like that last pick he threw was terrible. If Jordan Mason don't turn the ball over, that's 2 big possessions where they could have made something happen. So that's really on them. That's their fault. You know what I'm saying? They took that L 24-23, but that's on them. That's their fault. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy, man. Y'all stay tapped in, and y'all be on the lookout for the next one, man.